The UAE second-hand car market is estimated to be worth around 37 billion dirhams, with many of the vehicles being exported outside the country to regional markets. For one Dubai-based startup entering into the potential of a widely untapped market, their app recently secured $6 million from a 5 times oversubscribed Series A funding round. Andrew Kabrit is co-founder and COO of Seez, and he's here with us in the studio. Great to have you with us, Andrew.
Thanks for having me.
So where did you get the idea for this app?
So it's a constant evolution that started with just using our image recognition to see which cars you're actually looking at when you're looking for a new car. And then that added to getting the valuation of the cars, and then we aggregated all the cars together. And slowly we upgraded the app based on the user feedback and what we learned from the users. And then we saw there was a big potential between users in other countries looking for cars in the UAE. So we would find a lot of users that weren't based in the UAE but were still looking actively for cars here. And then we realized maybe that is a new segment that we need to start facilitate for. So we opened up the app for everyone to actually shop cross-border, and that is what we've just kicked off now.
Would you say it's kind of like a comparison website, but on an app?
So it's sort of like Trivago or Kayak, where you go on all the different websites at once, you see them in one place, and then once you find the car you like, then you just view the actual source of it and go back to the original website and see that. We don't show all the details, so we recommend that people go and see everything from the original site, but it makes it very easy for you to filter between all the different cars and all the different websites in one app.
Now let's talk about the funding, which you've just achieved, $6 million, quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
Tell us how that came about.
So it was a long process. It took us about a year to close the round. We got investment from some VCs, our existing investors from our first round, and then a new German VC came on board, and then some strategic investors to help us achieve the export and online sales goals that we're pushing for right now. The whole process was very hard because we were oversubscribed, so therefore we have to figure out how do we get everybody in on this round at an amount that matches all of their needs.
Now, for you, was this your first, entrepreneurial project, or had you had many other businesses before?
I've had a lot of smaller business ideas earlier in my life. I did my first startup when I was about 14. I wasn't legally allowed to make a company, so I had to do it in my mom's name. But then later on, I built a lot of small businesses. Most of them didn't make it to this stage that we are now, but yeah, that's where we are now. I got after university, started Seez, and yeah, that's where we're.
Because they do say that 9 out of 10 startups will fail. That's sort of according to Forbes. do you sort of agree with that?
Very true. I see that from myself in the beginning with the first startups. I see that from my friends and other startups as well. We're very lucky to make it through to this stage right now. And we see every day new great ideas coming through, but then there are small things that change in the market that are unfortunate for them, and then they don't make it. It is a very tough environment, but if you have a good idea and if you work and listen to your customers, then it works.
And just finally, Andrew, what would your advice be then to startups watching this or entrepreneurs who've got that idea?
Yeah, so similar to what I just said, listening very closely to your users and then being ready to change very fast. Speed is of the essence when it comes to startups. We don't have as much time as big corporate companies do. We don't have as much money, so $6 million might sound like a lot. But when it actually comes to actual figures, it doesn't stretch that far once you have to build a full professional team and have to deliver a product. So it is about making things move really fast and then figure it out while you're building your product.
Brilliant. We'll leave it there. But Andrew Kabrit, appreciate your time. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.